One of the most important things and one of the most handy things to know in DMZ is knowing the player spawns. Okay, they change every single season, and knowing them basically gives you wall hacks. It gives you like starting legal wall hacks, because you know exactly where players possibly could be spawning near you, and then you can then decide, do you want to avoid them? Do you want to get in a fight with them? There's always missions which require you to fight. There's missions which require you to loot and do other things where you need to survive. And so knowing the player spawns is going to give you that information to decide what you need to do. All right, so we're going to go over some stuff on how to actively avoid players, and then obviously how to push. We're going to be talking about the early game PvP spots where I feel there's a lot of fighting at the start. And so if you do not want to get into PvP, these areas are most probably avoided. It's best to kind of avoid them, or be at least on the lookout just in case there is a squad or platoon around. All right, and then afterwards, once we've gone over Al Mazrah, Chika and Vondel, we've got an awesome gameplay for you with Gamehawk, another awesome UK content creator and streamer for DMZ. He reached out to me before and I've raided him, and we decided to get a night in doing some games. And this is one of those games. It was a really fun game on a Chika, doing a regain. And yeah, I love a Chika, and you know, I was like a cheeky regain. Anyway, boys, enjoy. Let's get straight into first the spawns. Starting with Al Mazrah, we're using the Warzone tac map.online. Absolutely awesome resource website for DMZ related stuff. Has all the maps and is getting updated regularly. If you want to know certain things, you can go onto the left hand side here, even use the tracker here, and just kind of select certain things and it will highlight them on the actual map. It's a really handy feature. And one of the awesome things is it also shows you the player spawns, which do get updated every season. So if you do want to get ahead of the game and not have to wait for my videos, for example, just use this map. It's going to be awesome. It will show you the player spawns, and they're normally updated within, I would say, about 5 to 6 days after the season comes out. So definitely add this to your favorites and keep it on you at all times. Comes in really handy. So let's get straight into the actual spawns. So we'll start from here on the old quarry, and there's 2 spawns you just need to be aware of depending on where you spawn. That if you do go to quarry, there's a possibility that you may get into a fight, but you can actively avoid each other. This one is a little bit kind of pinned in, so just be wary, but you should be able to avoid each other by kind of just branching out to this way. When you do branch out, again though, you do need to be aware of the spawn over at Halford Port. And so that's why if you do spawn at the quarry, it is good to know these spawns and be aware of them so you don't get caught off guard. Okay, if you spawn here, you can easily kind of avoid them by going over towards the oil area or towards the middle if you want. Okay, so just be careful of these here. This could be get into a little potential fight if they all kind of decide to choose or go, you know, towards the quarry area. All right. Port is kind of the same. If you spawn here, just be aware of the other spawn here and vice versa. If you are pushing into port, just be careful of that, but you can easily avoid each other. For example, this one going towards the cave, these guys either keeping in port and keeping a lookout, or going towards the city, or even swimming over towards this area. One of the big PvP hotspots, as normal, most of the time on every single season, is going to be around the Sarah Sunken Village, and also on top of these mountains between Al Sherem Cemetery and the village, right? Because you'll get people spawning here, possibly pushing up to here to get some cheeky snipes off on either the person here or the person here. So if you are spawning here, keep an eye out of the spawns over here. All right, and also the spawn here. So just be aware of these this kind of triangle type spawn here. This area can get a little bit spicy now and again. All right, moving on, Seraph Bay. If you do spawn near Seraph Bay, just please be aware of the spawn here. If you do push towards this building, there is a good possibility that this spawn has also pushed this building. Okay, there's a 50-50 chance. They may go the opposite way, they may go towards you. All right, so just be careful if you go towards this area as from Seraph Bay. I would most probably, if you want to avoid players, head towards Seraph Bay, and that way you can avoid that spawn here. Again though, if you do push Seraph Bay, there's chances that you are going to run into a lot of PvE, which is going to cause a lot of noise, and then maybe get the team who spawn over near Akdar village to come and investigate, or these guys to investigate. So be careful here. You could also, if you just spawn at Surf Bay, kind of actively avoid this whole area and go towards the old Bagram fortress and kind of have that to yourself. So a few options if you spawn around here. This is what I want to try and do with the spawns, is give you options what you can do. Akdar village is quite a safe spawn in terms of you shouldn't get into PvP straight away, especially if you push towards the village or up towards observatory and go in towards into the middle. You should be okay as long as you get off that road quite fast. Airport is actually quite a nice spawn now. It is still quite active in terms of PvP. It started off quite dead, but I have now recently seen it get picked up a bit more. Now people starting learning the spawns, because you got all these spawns around here. And if, for example, people are looking to fight, the village guys could come down to port. These guys could come down to the airport, for example, and vice versa. So this area, I would say, is a big circle here between the airport, village, pass, and this other little area here can be a bit of a PvP hotspot. There's going to be a few people about here. For example, these guys sometimes push up to pass too. So just be careful, because there's quite a few spawns in this kind of circle area. All right, so this is going to be one of the big areas I'd say is going to be a PvP hotspot, and I have got into quite a few fights around this area at the start. All right, so just be very careful when you're one of these spawns. Okay, again with these ones, the same thing. Just be careful here and be aware of the one single spawn at East Suburbs. All right, if you are spawning at East Suburbs, I would mostly advise just to loot around here and chill. Try not to make too much noise, and you shouldn't attract attention from the spawns over here, and you should be alright to go along your way. So just be wary of the spawn police station and here. Just for whatever reason are kind of pushing up towards this area, you may get into fights around this area here. Okay, so just be careful of that, but it's not as common as before. This place in season 3 was quite a PvP hotspot, and there was quite a few spawns kind of pushing this way, but it can still happen. All right, but yeah, just keep an eye out if you're on here. Just be aware that there is spawns around here, and it really is depending on what these spawns do, is going to kind of dictate if this is going to be a PvP hotspot. I would say it's a kind of 50-50. All right, it's not as much as this area, which I think is quite a high chance that you'll find players and possibly get into a fight if you go towards that area. But yeah, just be aware of it. The other hotspot is going to be the city. Again, there's a lot of spawns all around this area, around the city, and people can easily and actively push towards the middle, get on top of buildings, snipe. There's a few activities around here, like the weapons case, and the different bosses, like old Captain Chunks. He sometimes spawns around here in certain areas, and you got Pyro, for example, in some of the certain areas around here. So this place can be quite activity high, and so people do like to kind of venture into the city. It's also a really good place for regaining, looting, for example, and building up your stealth vests and your comms vests, GPU farming, all that type of thing is quite nice in the city, and so I know a lot of people do like to go here. All right, so just be careful of this. The city can be a PvP hotspot, but that is Al Mazrah. I think overall the spawns are okay. They're not as bad as some of the spawns in like season 1, for example, and season 3, where like you could literally see people line of sight. But they are still very kind of, it can be PvP orientated. All right, but if you have things like a stealth vest on you, you are pretty much safe long as you know the spawns. You can just actively avoid the spawns, keep off the radar if people are popping a UAV, keep off comms vest, for example. You won't get notifications giving you away. Okay, so yeah, run a stealth vest if you are into the mindset of trying to keep off radar, keep hidden, stuff like that, and focusing on survival mostly. Yeah. The other ones just to take note is I do get into fights a lot up here with these lot, because these lot seem to normally be unaware of the erasers spawn. They kind of do their own thing, and a lot of times if I'm doing a regain and I spawn at Oasis, a lot of times I just run towards the kind of village, and I normally find these guys and catch them off guard. So just be careful if you are these guys, all right, that there is a spawn at Oasis, and they haven't really got anything to do apart from either going towards oil, which is even more of a trek, and if there's no vehicles about, there's a good possibility that these guys are either just going to go into the Oasis compound and just go, or they're going to go towards village. Yeah, so just be careful of that one. Yeah, if you spawn here, there's a good 70% chance that these guys are going to come down to you on the village. And apart from that, yeah, just keep a little eye out. You can, if you spawn at village, can kind of go over towards this area, go on top of these mountains here, really get high view and just see the spawn here. So if you are the spawn, which spawns near one of the warehouses, be very aware that if someone is aggressive and wants to push up here, they're going to have line of sight if they get on top of these rocks up here and start looking down. All right, so just be aware of that too. But that is Al Mazrah for you. Let's now head over to Chika. So on a Chika, the spawns haven't changed at all from season 3. And so if you're familiar with them from season 3, they are completely the same. If you're new to DMZ and just starting out, then just make sure you do learn these spawns. So one of the most ways to remember this is if you spawn on the kind of top left hand side, like this area here near the farms or town center, just be aware of all these spawns here. This place is the big PvP hotspot everywhere between farms, the apartments, power plant and town center. People all love to get on top of the buildings and start sniping. All right, so just be careful of these spawns. If you spawn at the top here, you're gonna have it's a bit of a bad time if you're not wanting to get into PvP. Now there is sometimes a quad bike or a boat with spawns here, and if you get that, then you can obviously kind of, I would mostly go around to the left hand side here because there's only one spawn, the town center, and try and avoid all the fights. But you can also go to the right hand side, risk these two because these guys most of the time would push forward, and then you can kind of just go around and start looting residential, and just be careful of the spawns around here just in case. But yeah, if you spawn here and you're not wanting to PvP, I would mostly advise getting on the boat around there, or just waiting even for the spawns to move inwards so you can kind of maybe go along the beach, for example. All right, but yeah, this area here is a PvP hotspot, and if you've seen some of my guides or any of my videos or streams, you know I love to just push power plant. It's like the kind of, I like to call it the power position of a Chika Island, okay, when it comes to winning your gunfights in PvP, because it's got the highest ground. You can see everyone on top of apartments. You can see what's kind of going on towards the farms. You can kind of get an idea what's going on. You can see people pushing you from all directions, and you've got a good cover where you can place some mines on the stairwells and ladders and things like that, so no one can actually push you. It's a very, very strong position to take, and if you hold that and you start taking on some teams, chances are you're most probably going to win. If you give up that power position, like say push, for example, apartments, only do that if you know there's no one really behind you or no one's coming up towards there to take it. Obviously then you can push apartments, and that is also quite a nice power position in the sense of, if you, long as you keep on top and you're holding the positions where they can attack you from, it is also quite a nice place. You just have to know your layout when it comes to apartments and how to play it, but it is still a really good place to fight. But I would advise keeping on power plant. Yeah, so yeah, just be careful of this area if you are spawning in here, especially if you're doing missions. Just be aware of these spawns. It is a very PvP hotspot, and then Chika in general is a PvP zone, PvP map. All right, now if you're wanting to do a regain on Chika and you're not wanting to PvP, you can, if you're spawning on the kind of bottom side here, the bottom right side, where you got a Chika port and the shipwreck and beach club, there's only 3 spawns which really you got to worry about, or 2 spawns if you're one of them, right? So you just got to have to worry about it. Sometimes people like pushing to cut the castle anyway, and there's a boat here which is a really easy regain. There's a lot of like orange crates around there, and there's no keys needed to unlock it. And thank you to chat who always tell me about this, and I've tested it out and can confirm it's a good little regain spot over here. All right, so just be aware of the ship. It's a nice place to regain. And all these little buildings are all strongholds. Every single one of them is a stronghold. So if you've got a stronghold key card, you can go to town and clear these out. There's a lot of PvE, sorry. And if you bring a shotgun, you should be able to deal with this quite easy. The shotguns take out all the AI really, really easy. Okay, so yeah, regaining, if you don't want PvP, go over to this area. If you want to regain and PvP, go to the power plant. All right, if you can bring a stronghold key card, even better, or find one, because you can loot power plant, and then you also have a way to fall back if you get pushed from too many sides or something. You can then get into the power plant and go underneath the power plant, for example. So yeah, those are the kind of spots I recommend. Obviously, Takeshi's Castle is another place you can do a regain. I showed you how easy it is to take out the Wilson and then just tack the castle and get the free comms vest at the top. That is another option if you spawn at one of these areas. You could kind of go straight towards Takeshi's Castle, take that on. If you got the actual Takeshi's Castle key, you can go in one of the little areas here, go down underground and come up from underneath and really protect yourself. So yeah, that's how you would play Takeshi's Castle, and that's the player spawns for Takeshi's Castle. I'm saying Takeshi's Castle, Chika Island. Okay, let's go over to the new map now, Vondel. Okay, so Vondel is quite a nice map, and it's starting to grow on me a bit more. I would prefer if they remove the fog on Vondel, but apart from that, it is quite a nice map. Now, I would say this map compared to, is like the opposite to Chika, where Chika is the PvP island, and you just basically want to be really aware of all the players. It is very PvP essential, you know, heavy. Vondel is the opposite, and it's very PvE heavy, and the bots are absolutely insane on Vondel, but you don't run into as many players because people die a lot from the PvE, and it's kind of like the spawns are quite separated out quite well. And I feel like there is like not as many teams. It shouldn't be. I feel like they should add more teams if they wanted to make this a bit more spicy. I feel like sometimes I hardly run into anyone sometimes, and it is just only kind of the AI I am fighting. So just beware of the spawns though, because they could catch you off guard. A lot of times the AI is going to give your position away or other players' positions away. So just look out for that. And a little handy tip, Marcus GG actually told me on stream the other night when we was playing. Sometimes you'll hear the bots fighting each other, and you'll hear like shooting. Just look at your little compass to see if there's any red dots going up on there. If there's no red dots, there's a good chance that it's just AI fighting AI. It's the two factions. If you see red dots, then that fighting is possibly players. All right, so just take that into account when you are hearing the gunshots around it, because there'll be a lot of gunshots going off sometimes if the if players are proccing you know, the AI, for example. Okay, so yeah, just be aware of that. But the spawns here, it's no real PvP, you know, guaranteed zones. I would say Zoo is a hot spot if I was going to pick one, and University as one of them at least, just because Zoo is got some missions you need to do, quite a few missions at the start. University, and also around this area here, near graveyards and all that, also possibly because of the GPU farming. And so yeah, you just need to be aware of them. But I haven't really ran into that much fighting in Castle. Sometimes Central Station if these two kind of decide to go towards the station. But yeah, I don't really get into too many fights in PvP at the start. That's normally more at the end or midway through. I'll find people either in the middle doing missions or something along those lines, or at Zoo. The most fighting I've got in Vondel is at Zoo. All right. Also a lot of AI right now, so be very, very, very careful. All right. But that is Vondel for you, and it is, like I said, a really good map. But now moving on to the gameplay with Gamehawk. Again, awesome dude, awesome content creator, really super nice guy, super happy, friendly, and 100% would recommend him if you want to go and give him a watch. Please do. I'm going to leave his link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. Please give that a click, along with the Warzone attack map online for you to add as your favorites. Please show some support to Gamehawk, and let's get straight into the old live comms. Someone down here, I just downed him. He just, the way he fell down looked really funny.
You need plates. I know you still got 200k. Where is he?
It cracked him once. Right there. Yeah. Oh, there's another one here too.
Yeah, look.
Downed him. Oh, hit.
Someone's got a UAV up. Oh, they're here. Literally right below us. They just killed a guy. I just finished the one you
Just
down.
killed a guy. Yeah, someone like on this side too.
Enemy threat appears low in this area.
There's a few people around here.
Yeah. Down. Dead.
Nice.
No, he's not dead. Now he is. Oh, they're shooting from above. They're right above me. He's down me. He's got no plates. He's on the roof right above me.
Downed him.
Use a revive. I'm good.
Completing contracts earns you Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location.
Oh, dead. Good shooting.
I like jump shotted him with the throwing knife.
Reinforcements incoming. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Oh, he hasn't even got a selfie. Selfie.
Selfie.
Where's the other one? There's another guy over here.
Yeah, it's dead people here too.
Durable, I'll take that.
It's got a sniper here if you want a sniper and an M4 on this guy.
Oh, decent.
That's better burn. Well, this guy's got a Vel if you want a Vel. Vels are freaking doing nice. Oh, and a Hemlock.
I'm not really a fan of the SMGs.
Oh, yeah.
No, not really my thing.
They're nice for a Chika. Like, I've been really enjoying them for a Chika. The only annoying thing about them is they do run out of ammo fast.
Yeah, they do.
Right, here's the advanced.
UAV is entering the AO. Sweeping hostiles.
So we've got people at the stronghold here. Yeah, we've got people at farms.
Okay.
Ultra One, be advised that dog tag marked your location for enemy operators. Ultra One, tag secure. You're being tracked by enemy operators. Stay frosty.
Yeah, people are fighting up here.
UAV is disengaging.
Down to one.
None of these people had selfies.
Ultra One, an operator is near your location and
Oh, he did.
medical.
He did.
He did.
Ultra One, actual. UAV.
Hey, Sebastian, more, come on in. Oh, do you still need car batteries?
No jumpers.
Help me!
Help me, help me.
Help me! Oh, there we go. Take his selfie.
Where's me?
Too late, my friend. Just too late. Yeah, this guy's got an airstrike if you want it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, I'll grab it.
I just need to find an encrypted hard drive.
We could kind of go up like this way
got it.
area.
Got it. Literally, as I said it, I found one.
As you said it, you need it. That's awesome. I just need to
cannot make
find
that
what should we call it?
Enemy threat is moderate near
A wire, jumper cables. So
Yeah,
I'm
gas
gonna quickly just
station?
check the gas stations around here. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be. It's not gonna let me have it.
Be advised, the enemy attack helo is approaching your location.
Jumper cables.
Ultra One, you've got hostile
Ooh.
reinforcements incoming.
Ooh, a cookie.
One actual. UAV is returning to base.
Ah. Go destroy supplies around here. Oh, it's there. You grab that, I'm standing right next to one of them.
Well, grab this thing over here, yeah?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ultra One, actual. That intel located nuclear material stored in the area. I need you to secure and extract that
Like
material.
the
Marking your tac
the
map.
smoke, like embers that come off of your guy.
Oh, yeah, I do quite like the black cell skins. They are pretty badass.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. I like it.
Oh, I heard people dying here. PV just died here. Someone's fighting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're breaking into it.
Oh. Hey, Kyle, welcome in. It's because my headset is busted and I've got my microphone and the game sound and everything is coming out of speakers, so the microphone's picking up a little bit of Sinister's voice. That's why there's an echo.
I just hanged that guy.
You just wiped him.
Yeah, that was a good shot with my snipes. I went. It was like a little face shot. That was.
Are you drilling the safe?
No, I think that's them.
There's bots outside.
There's all sorts happening here. There's safes getting drilled and
Tier 3's running up on us.
tier 3 steaming. Yeah.
I haven't seen the Wheelieson yet. Oh, the Wheelieson's over there. He's dead.
Custom weapon, yeah?
No, ignore that. Wheelie.
Oh yeah, someone's inside still. Someone's inside there.
Ultra One, the safe
Well,
is
where you
open.
are.
Secure all
Inside, I believe you're like in there.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, don't run into
Yeah,
me.
that was a player.
effective fire.
Yeah, that was a play. Oh yeah, you got me with a bloody thingamajig. You got me with a drill charge.
Yeah, yeah. You it was funny. You ran into me and like nearly killed me. That was nuts. I was like, oh no.
I thought he was just shooting me, but it was a drill charge. Good shooting.
I heard another one. I heard him resin.
I mean, that would be nice. You threw a drill charge at me.
Yeah, I know, but we want to be nice.
Oh, this guy's got all the stuff.
Oh, he's got cigar boxes.
Tag. That enemy squad will be tracking you now. Stay sharp.
That's good, right?
Well, I don't know. People say something's hard to find them.
Best.
Oh, this guy's got like loads.
Yeah, he's got loads of stuff.
Research
silver tags
center.
as well.
I'll take
Why
the
has he got
research
links to
kit.
loads of 2 plates?
Have they killed old MnK up here? I wonder if they have.
They've killed the Wilson, or somebody has.
Let's check the top. Yeah, they haven't killed Wilson yet. Not Wilson, sorry, bomb maker.
Oh, you're in a building.
Yeah, I'm just killing the bots in there.
Watch out for the trippy.
Bomb maker's dead.
Good shot.
Ultra One, the bomb maker is down. Good work. Search the area for a secure container and get it to extraction.
Have you got all the cases for this yet? For
Chika,
Chika?
yeah.
Yeah. There's a UAV here.
Copy that. UAV online and
I've got. What have I got? I've got an airstrike.
I've only got a medium backpack. I'm gonna go get go back down and grab the large. I only just realised that.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of larges outside.
But yeah.
There's loads of selfies in here as well. Lots. Ah, jumper cables. Is that jumper cables? No, it's not. Sorry. Gave you false hope there.
I got excited, to be honest.
Die. Okay, it's looking good.
Yeah, it's I suppose we'll go grab that what should we call it? The nuclear mission.
Yeah. Oh, we was doing that and then we got distracted.
Distracted, yeah.
It's big shiny things.
Yeah. Oh, a cookie. Okay.
Actual to Ultra One, winds are picking up in the AO. Advise you get to extraction before radiation moves in.
Did you get the Geiger?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Advised, your Geiger counter is picking up radiation. You should be in range of the objective. Actual to Ultra One, you're approaching the target area now. Deploy
That's one out.
counter to locate and secure the material.
Got it. Nice.
Nice, there we go.
Ultra One actual. Objective is secure. Move to an HLZ and call for extraction.
I suppose we could go here. I've got a research key, so if we could stop off at the research room, which is I think is here. I can see there's a GPU there. Sometimes there's a GPU in there.
Oh, the bots are angry again.
Yeah.
Very angry people.
Steamers.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
You taking your little one on holiday yet?
Yeah, so when we went on our honeymoon, funny enough, we took him along, and yeah, he loved it. He loved it the first time on a plane.
Oh, nice. We haven't taken ours on a plane yet.
No.
When we went to Weymouth, it was our first like proper family holiday, and we had both kids, both dogs, and it was challenging.
Oh yeah,
it was good fun, but it was hard work. Like you don't get much rest.
No, That's the thing. It's like when you take the tot, it's like you're not freshly going on a holiday. You're just going to you're going somewhere else to look after the kids, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So my parents were like, "Oh, should we?" And I was like, "Do you want to come?" And they were like, "Oh no, we don't want to intrude." I'm like, "No, you wouldn't be intruding. We want you there so we can have a break."
Yeah. Was this looted or was it not? It's not looted. Nice. Let's have a little look in here. Ooh, that's another Vel here. I'm going to take that Vel. I'm going to quickly give that the old modification, I think.
Get on the old BART station. Well, you need to spend some of that cash, don't you?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Treat yourself. Nothing down here.
Oh, they're shooting, by the way, northeast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone had gone.
Ultra One, be advised, radiation is pushing into the area. Recommend you move to an extract point.
Do not sell the encrypted hard drive. Do not do it.
Well, we got
I'm here.
a modified Vel on the... where are these shooting going on?
Be advised, high in this AO, expect contact.
Why are they teasing us with bullets?
Yeah, I saw the old bullets going up.
What, shooting at the exfil maybe?
Maybe.
Oh! Gavy's here, gold skull.
Oh, did Scabby just die?
Yeah, yeah, here. Advanced UAV. So I'm just going to pop that right now, I think.
Yeah, pop that. Yeah, I'll pick people up. Yeah.
Our advanced UAV is online.
So this is not picking up anyone else.
There's a scavvy bag if you wanted it.
It's all good.
Have you done this container behind us? Oh, that's the one you've done, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Right, where's exfil, that one?
yeah. Let's do it.
Do you need the gold skull for anything, or can I sell it?
You can sell it, mate. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my, hello. Not very kind of you. Rushing up on a poor person. Yeah. You can pop it if you want, mate. I'm on my way.
Yeah, yeah,
You just get taken out by bots.
yeah. I'm just getting botted all over the place.
Oh wow, they're all here.
Yeah, they're all
They all
steaming.
come to the party.
All over the place.
Do you need a selfie?
No. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah.
Ultra One, Dino 4. We're approaching the LZ. Get
Nice, nice.
secure.
Woo!
Ultra One, Dino 4. Get to the extraction point now. Dino 4 to actual.
You need a armor box?
Secure. We're RTV at the
I'm all good. I'm all good. Thank you.
Nice. Well, I'd say that was a successful regain. I infilled of 100k, bought a large bag, 3 plate, and a self revive, and come out with 85k.
Win.
Yeah, that's not bad going.
Yeah, I've added another one to my streak for this guy too. They're all adding up quite well, actually. They're all getting kitted up at least too.
That's it.
Execution is incoming. We're moving to the final extract point now. This is your last ride out.
GG.
GG, man.